Good evening, everybody. So let's start, as we do, with a prayer. But before that, let's offer a special prayer for world peace and harmony. Let's take a moment to center ourselves, especially visualizing our meditation group in Dubai. We have been in touch with our leaders there, all members, Kriyabans, who gathered today to meditate together. They are all doing fine. But let's extend and serve as channels for our Master's blessings. Let's invite His light, that they may feel His presence, guidance, and protection. Let's visualize our meditation group there, filled with the living, eternal presence of our Masters. One by one, invite the presence of Jesus Christ, Babaji Krishna, Lahiri Mahashaya, Swami Shri Yukteswar Ji. Let's invite the presence of Master and Swami Ji. And let us see the light and blessings from Jyotish and Devi Ji, Guru Bhais, center leaders from around the world, from all our centers in India, sending light in their direction and for peace everywhere in this world. May the light of God be strengthened in these times. Let's rub our hands together. We will chant Om 9 times. Let's offer a prayer together. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Friend, beloved God, beloved Gurus, Jesus Christ, Babaji Krishna, Lahiri Mahashaya, Swami Shri Yukteswar Ji, our beloved Guru, Paramhans Yogananda Ji, saints of all religions, our friend and guide, Swami Kriyananda Ji, we humbly bow before you all. O great Masters, we thank you today and always for your presence in our lives. We invite this presence ever more deeply to saturate our consciousness with your presence, your guidance, your grace, and your loving protection. Bless us also as instruments to bring these blessings and your divine light into the life of all. We are your children. Bless us now. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Please be seated.
Let's chant and meditate. meditate. We can dim the lights now. Let's inhale with a double breath, tensing the body. Exhale and relax. Twice more. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, still into my heart of hearts, banish my delusion. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, still into my heart of hearts, banish my delusion. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, still into my heart of hearts, banish my delusion. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, still into my heart of hearts, banish my delusion. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, still into my heart of hearts, banish my delusion. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, still into my heart of hearts, banish my delusion. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, still into my heart of hearts, banish my delusion. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, still into my heart of hearts, banish my delusion. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, still into my heart of hearts, banish my delusion. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, still into my heart of hearts, banish my delusion. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, into my heart of hearts, banish my delusion. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, still into my heart of hearts, banish my delusion. Still into my heart of hearts, banish my delusion. Still into my heart of hearts, banish my delusion. Let's meditate now. Let's listen to Swamiji now as we conclude the meditation.
I was meditating, I was practicing saw. With every saw, I thought God and felt all your spirits lifted up in Him. This is the meaning of my life, if it has any meaning. The things that I've done, I don't think they're very important, except to the extent that they may have helped people individually in their love for God. That's all that matters. It's interesting as I look back, it was always my wish to help people to find something, inspiration, truth. But true to me, truth meant inspiration. It didn't mean facts. It didn't mean some new system or philosophy, anything like that. But how to be more inspired in life. This I felt deeply. I felt it because I think that everybody who wants to be of help to anyone else, to others in general, has himself suffered in those ways. So that I think people who become doctors have had physical suffering in the past, in past lives or whatever. And because of that, they feel a compassion for people's illnesses. People who want to help people mentally have probably suffered mental illness or great mental distress of one kind or another. And I know that my greatest suffering was always spiritual. The desire for joy, the desire to come out of doubt and confusion, the desire to find what all of us most deeply want. And it's always been a desire of mine. But interestingly enough, it's strange. When I came to Master and he gave me his unconditional love, this was certainly the most important day of my life, the most sacred day of my life. And yet, just as Sri Yukteswar, when you remember Babaji came to him under that banyan tree, and Sri Yukteswar was so excited that he rushed home to get some prasad to bring to him, and when he came, he found him gone. And when he saw Lahiri Mahashaya in Benares at the home of, when he saw Lahiri Mahashaya, Lahiri Mahashaya said, "Didn't you see Babaji?" And he hadn't seen him. And Babaji said, "You must meditate more deeply. You weren't able to see me behind the sunbeams." Babaji's body is not like ours. But interestingly, Sri Yukteswar was a bit hurt. He didn't want to even talk to him. And he said, "Why did you leave me when I went to get you some prasad?" Babaji said, I was fairly extinguished in the ether by your restlessness." Well, that's really how it was with Master when I met him. I was so desirous of being accepted. I just in my mind, I said, you've got to. I just couldn't think of anything else, that you had to accept me. And I know when he touched me, you hear about all these wonderful experiences people have when they meet their guru. Well, he put his arm on his finger on my heart, and it vibrated like that for about 2 minutes, I think. You have to think there was something happening. Oh, God, I don't feel anything. But from that moment I changed. Really, I was a different person. It's strange because, yes, I came to him deeply desirous, deeply just yearning to be accepted. But the other side of me was that I had never wanted a teacher. I had never thought anybody knew anything. I didn't think I knew anything. And I didn't expect to be finding a guru. A week before I met Master, I'd never heard the word guru. I'd never heard the word yoga. I'd never heard the words karma or dharma or all sorts of things that are common currency today. I didn't know any of these things. I read Autobiography of a Yogi, That was my introduction. I took the next bus across the country, and the first words I said to Master were, "I want to be your disciple." Catherine asked me yesterday. I've been working very hard on my writing because I want to finish it before I go back to Italy and before the trial begins. I've got to put my mind there. And so I took a break yesterday. I went down to see the doctor in Auburn. And anyway, Peter and Catherine and I were in a restaurant. And Catherine asked me, were you already determined to speak those words to Master that you first spoke when you met him? Because the first words I ever said were, "I want to be your disciple." I said, "I don't really know. I just knew this is what I had to do." And I suppose the words formed themselves. I just, that I can't say. I don't know. But I do know that from the moment I met him, possibly before that, because I had complete trust. I mean, mind you, here was somebody who had had no exposure to anything, who didn't believe in miracles. Page 8 of the autobiography, somebody is materializing in a wheat field. This one I got to put on a shelf. That one I got to put on a shelf. I had to put an awful lot of things on the shelf. I was so completely transfixed by his spirit, so full of love, so humble, so truthful, so genuine, so mine. I can't put it differently.
Om Shanti. Shanti. Let's keep the lights dim while we do the affirmation on calmness from Affirmations for Self-Healing by Swami Kriyanandaji. Calmness is perfectly achieved when life's little wave becomes absorbed in the cosmic sea, in divine ecstasy. In daily life, too, we can achieve calmness to a degree by keeping our awareness focused on the reality of the spirit underlying all outward circumstances. Calmness comes with the determination to live ever happily in the present moment, relinquishing the past and not worrying about the future, but placing our lives firmly in God's hands and knowing that He is fully in command. Calmness comes with non-attachment, with knowing that nothing in this world is truly ours. Let's affirm together now. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Mentally now, though the winds of difficulties howl around me, I stand forever calmly at the center of life's storms. Pray silently with me now. With thee beside me, I know that the tides of trouble can never sweep me away. Hold fast my hand, Lord, never let me go. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We'll have the choir now.
We'll sing one of Swamiji's songs, I Wander with Thee. Readings now.
Good evening, everybody. This reading is from the book The New Path by Swami Kriyanandaji. And this is a few months after Kriyanandaji had been with Yoganandaji at Mount Washington Estates. And Swamiji writes, "One day I was standing with Herbert Freed, one of the ministers, outside the entrance to the basement. We were talking with Master, who was on the point of going out for a drive. Herbert was to leave that afternoon to become the minister of our church in Phoenix, Arizona, and Master was giving him last-minute instructions. After a pause, Master said quietly, 'You have a great work to do.' Turning to Herbert, I smiled with my felicitations. 'It is you I am talking to, Walter,' Master corrected me. He said no more on the subject. Moments later, his car drove away. To what sort of work had he been referring to? Thereafter, in one context or another, he often repeated this prediction. 'You must do so and so, Walter,' he would say, 'because you have a great work to do,' or 'you have a great work to do, therefore.' 2 years after Master's Mahasamadhi, Rajarshi Janakananda, his chief disciple, was blessing a group of us one evening in Encinitas. He paused when I came up to him, then said softly, 'Master has a great work to do through you, Walter, and he will give you the strength to do it.' I was struck by how softly he had spoken, as if not wanting the others to hear him. Was it a secret? And if so, why? Master too, I noticed, had chosen moments when he was alone to speak to me of my life's work. What was this great work to which both of them referred? Neither Master nor Rajashri ever told me, but Master's words were, in their cumulative effect at least, the most insistent he ever addressed to me. They returned often to my mind through the ensuing years, demanding comprehension. Clearly, I reflected, they had been meant as a command, not as a compliment. They seemed intended to invest me with a sense of personal responsibility for some aspect of his mission, and also perhaps to inspire me to take that responsibility seriously. Om.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. You can hear from Swamiji's talk just the depth of his commitment, his determination to serve as guru, his willingness, his deep desire to follow Master. He got on the bus, next bus after reading autobiography. He went across the country. He knelt down before Yoganandaji. As he was going there, he said he had two desires. One, to find God, but the other to share. And in these times that are difficult, times of war, tumultuous times, Swamiji, Master, our gurus came at this time. We came at this time. When Swamiji met Master, he, as you heard so beautifully in this talk, he knelt down and he said, I want to be your disciple. And in this year of centennial, we are every month going to have one of the satsangs. It's based on Swamiji's life, his principles, what he stood for, how he inspired us. And he knelt there, Master blessed him. Master told him, you have a great work, editing, writing, lecturing. He put him in charge of the monks. He was in charge of the centers. He was one of the main ministers. He worked alongside Master, editing. Master took him to 29 Palms within a month of his coming to have him help him with his work. So Swamiji's desire was to help other people, to bring light. As I was listening to this song now, it brings light to the world. We had a higher Kriya class or Kriyaban class the other day, and various things during this time, Kriyaban meditation and all of these things, they bring light. When we meditate every day, we're bringing light. When we chant Om like we just did now 9 times, we have friends, we have family in these places where there's war. We have Guru Bhais, and we're sharing light. There's so much that can be dark in this world, but I believe we were born in this time to bring light. We didn't come for ourselves, our own lives. We came with Master. We came with Swamiji, and we came as disciples to bring light, to bring high consciousness, to bring love, kindness, and to balance the scales, you could say, of all the other things that are going on. So what did Swamiji bring? The first thing is he brought the desire, which we all should have, to share light, vibration, goodness, kindness, helping other people, being supportive, the right spirit, the right attitudes. And he showed these in his life. And secondly, Swamiji brought Master's teachings, the techniques to how to in the midst of trouble, in the midst of trials, in the midst of darkness, how to still see the light, how to still feel Divine Mother's hand in our hand, how to have courage, how to live the teachings. I was remembering during the COVID time, right at the beginning, I told people, it's not a time to hide. Don't hide in your home. We came as warriors. We came as Master's Army of Light. So we got online. We were there the whole time. Every day there was a meditation or a yoga session or healing prayers or astral ascension ceremony or various programs and classes and Kriya meditation. We even did Kriya online for people around India and outside of India. Some of them were. Why? To share the light. No matter what is happening, no matter how heavy, how dark. And I remember one man who lost his father in the same month and lost his son. He is from Gurgaon. And the Guru Bhais were there with him, helping him and all. What did he say to me? Called me and he said, I need to serve. He wasn't asking for anything. I need to serve. And this is the thing for all of us. We need to serve, not be discouraged, not say, oh, this is happening, that's happening. Find a way. Teach yoga, teach meditation. Come to set up for the classes. Bring prasad, set up the altar, but you need to serve. Otherwise, it's the energy just goes inward and downward. But Master's given so many ways for us to be in tune. Service for one, also the books that we have. Listen, this talk. This talk is phenomenal. How many people have heard this talk? I've heard it hundreds of times. Just to hear over and over and over Swamiji saying, let's serve, let's help our Guru, let's help Babaji, let's help Lady Mahashaya, let's be on the front lines and not be alone at home and not want to just help ourselves, but we came for mission. And that's the last thing I want to talk about. Before that, though, I want to say that Master Swamiji was so wonderful in the teachings. These are the teachings. Listening to Om, looking at the light, feeling the vibration, getting in tune, studying the teachings, energizing, doing yoga postures. He was always saying, do it, do it, do it, to stay in tune. And Master said you'll be able to stand unshaken if you do the practices. And to someone, a group of the monks, he told one, Herbert Fried, I believe his name was, he said, you will have clear sailing. And the other monks were looking at Master like, what about us? And he said, you all will have clear sailing if, and that's a big if, you stay in tune. These are times to stay in tune, to come to the center, to get online, watch the programs, come to Kriya prep, come to higher Kriya, come to anything, get a harmonium, start chanting, sing in the choir, be not a victim, but be a cause, not an effect. Put the energy out to shine our Guru's light. And for people who are having trouble, I got on immediately and talked to our leader in Dubai. How are you? How is everybody? Is everybody okay? We should be active. Write to people, call people, put them on the prayer list, pray for them. Don't think, oh, my life is fine. Your life isn't fine. Our life isn't fine until we serve our Guru. And they felt the immediate support. So we are here not for ourselves. We're here for these masters and their work. And finally, Swamiji told us clearly who were our masters. Why did they come? What did they come for? And they came for, I love this principle, world brotherhood. Now, in today's world, you don't see world brotherhood. You see one nation against another, one bombing another, one hating another. You see people hating each other for color, race, nationality, pride. I'm better than you. Master, these masters did not come for that. They came for us to see we're all God's children. We are one. We join hands together and to pray for people, not he's a different religion and he's different than I am. And I love what Master said about in America, because there was a lot of race still, but much more then, racial prejudice. And Master started the first African American meditation group. It's fantastic. And nobody would allow people to come to their meditations or the centers. Master started one, and I looked at the people's faces with beautiful faces. He just blended right in with them. And he said, I don't know why they say black and white. You take off the skin and they're all red. And it's the truth. We said there's so many differences, but really they're not. And so if we stand, we have to stand strong, not weak. Stand strong. You see something wrong, call it out. Make a change. Be a warrior. Speak up. Do something about it. And show people what a disciple is like. So our gurus came to show not the differences, but unity. Let's keep it in mind. Oneness. Let's keep it in mind. All children of the light, all children of God, not division, not separateness. And that's what's happening in the world today. But we have come to stand up for what's right, for brotherhood, for light, for truth, for goodness, for kindness. And that's what a disciple of Master is about. And so we need to change these attitudes, change the way of thinking, change the way of behaving, and more than anything, meditate and be strong in sadhana. This is a time to go into that cave of silence, the kingdom of God, and replenish yourself. And as you replenish yourself, help other people. Maybe they don't have techniques. Help your family. Pray for your family. Pray for your relatives, wherever they may be. And let us all be warriors of the light. It's a time to stand up and be counted. That's what Swamiji told us. He said, don't hide out. I meditate and that's all I do. Meditate to spread the light. Do Kriya to spread the light. Serve to spread the light. Do yoga to spread the light. Study the teachings. Listen to the talks. And let's be on the front lines. As Master, he came as a warrior, really. And he had developed or started or founded, whatever you can say, a beachhead warriors. Ananda is warriors of light. And we're going to stand strong against anything. And Jyotishan Devi Ji have been saying in their talks, it's going to be a year that could be very difficult. We can hope for it's not or whatever, but you look at the signs. So what does a devotee do? Get strong in yourself and help other people. Strong in yourself and help more people. And remember, Master said at one point, if you have to die, die for God. Instead of, I have to save myself. Live the Guru's teachings. And he's the one saving us. You can try to save yourself, but God and Guru, their protection is there, their light is there, and I think they're expecting us to share that light with the whole world. Let's meditate now as I read from Whispers. Let's dim the lights. This beautiful poem of Masters. Thinking of the world situation right now. Demand to travel by the one highway of realization. Let's meditate on these words. Our one Father, we are traveling by many true paths toward thy one abode of light. Show us the one highway of common realization, where all bypaths of theological beliefs meet. Make us feel that the diverse religions are branches of thy one tree of truth. Bless us that we enjoy the intuition tested, ripe, luscious fruits of self-knowledge hanging from the many branches of true scriptural teachings. In thy one temple of silence, we all sing to thee a chorus of many-voiced religions. Teach us to chant in harmony with thy love's manifold expressions, that our chorus of souls rouse thee to break thy vow of cosmic silence and lift us up upon thy lap of universal, immortal understanding. Let's meditate now. We'll meditate a few minutes and feel yourself as Swamiji was, a channel for the Master's teachings, light, vibrations, joy, healing, vibrations. Let's think of the whole world now, especially troubled areas, and send the light through you out into the world. Let's meditate now for a few minutes, being channels of light. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Please stand now for the arati.
I will sing thy name, I will drink thy name, and get all drunk with thy name. I will sing thy name, I will drink thy name, and get all drunk with thy name. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Guru, Om. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Guru, Om. I will sing thy name, I will drink thy name, and get all drunk with thy name. I will sing thy name, I will drink thy name, and get all drunk with thy name. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Guru, Om. Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Guru.
Please come if you would like a blessing. I'll ask the other acharyas to come. You can come to the altar, then come over to our
Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. I will never forget thee. I will never forsake thee. I will never forget thee. I will never forsake thee. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. I will never forget thee. I will never forsake thee. I will never forget thee. I will never forsake thee. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. I will never forget thee. I will never forsake thee. I will never forget thee. I will never forsake thee. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. I will never forget thee. I will never forsake thee. I will never forget thee. I will never forsake thee. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. I will never forget thee. I will never forsake thee. I will never forget thee. I will never forsake thee. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Listen, 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 listen to my heart song. I will never forget thee. I will never forsake thee. I will never forget thee. I will never forsake thee. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. I will never forget thee. I will never forsake thee. I will never forget thee. I will never forsake thee. I will never forget thee. I will never forsake thee. I will never forget thee. I will never forsake thee.
Please stand. Let's rub our hands together and share the blessings we've just received with the whole world and with anyone we know who's in need. Divine Mother, Great Gurus, Jesus Christ, Babaji Krishna, Lahiri Mahashaya, Swami Sri Yukteswarji, Beloved Master, Paramahansa Yoganandaji, saints of all religions, we bow at thy feet. Beloved Master, beloved Swamiji, we offer ourselves, body, mind, and soul, to thee, to thy work. We want to merge into thy light. Bring us home to thee. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Many blessings to all of you. Prasad? Yeah, we'll have prasad just outside here. God bless you all.